You know, okay, who do we got first in this? Okay, we got Justin by God Haley. That's who we got, I guess. All right, Justin Haley's on the track. As I was trying to say before the stream crashed, he is the one of only like two people that did not practice earlier for some reason. I don't know why either him or Michael McDowell did not practice, but they did not. That's the Shoei's machine with the giant pepper on the side of it. That's pretty much it. That's all I can say about it. They went 179 big ones off through turns 3 and 4, and he's obviously going to get, the top spot because it's the only core that's won out.
Also has the fanciest racing suit. Well, not just racing suit, but Rodney's wearing the same suit, and so are all the crew members. Yikes. I'm sure we'll see them before we...
Okay, Recky's Spin House is next to go out on this speedway. And there's anyone that's going to cause a horrific crash not tomorrow, but on Sunday. I mean, it might be tomorrow too. I mean, we still have the duels to go tomorrow. If there's anyone that's going to cause, it's probably going to be Ricky Stenhouse. I think I'm just liking his chances a lot better than everyone else.
Scares the heck out of you. It's always fun to watch on these super speedway tracks. Very aggressive, always.
And that's the reason why half the people are at Clint.
Winner, there's no doubt.
He did win a race last year at Talladega, though. And he did win the Daytona 500 in 2023. I probably should mention that Justin Haley also won Daytona, but I don't know if we should count that. That was a rain shortened race, so I don't know if we should count that one or not. That's his only cup win. So Stenhouse goes second quick. Who do we got next? I mean, there's 45 cores to qualify, so...
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, because only 2 people have won out, Mom. It's, I would say that's not rocket science, but... John Hunter Nemeshek and the Dollar Tree Machine is next.
Gosh, that scares me. It scares me when they get on the apron like that because these cars will turn around really quick when it grabs that left front, especially when there's rigid like this qualifying trim. And for qualifying trim of the race, they will make some adjustments on their car, but it won't be many.
See, Nemeshek, I don't really know what to say about him. But he is slamming that pedal to the floor. As you're supposed to do in race course, That's supposed to be a pansy. You're supposed to put the pedal to the metal. You just put it on 38. You put it on the Weather Channel. 36. Nemeshek went second quick. Dale Jr. finally got out of his earlier outfit. I guess he finally found a different one to get into. When we're in the same thing since 2 o'clock yesterday. I don't even know who the heck that is. Is that LaJoy? I think it might be LaJoy. I'm not. No, it's Michael McDowell. All right. He was also the other guy that did not practice.
I can run all these cars. He's supposed to be in the damn love car.
Huh?
He's supposed to be in the love car.
Michael McDowell? No, he's not in anymore.
I know. I suggest I have to learn all these cars over again.
He's in the Go Bowling Corps now for Spire. And the 2021 Daytona 500 winner, I think, yeah, these are put at the top of the board. Spire Motorsports, of course, already have rockets. They take up the top 2 spots already. I guess them not having practice, I guess, helped them. Noah Gregson's next out on the track. In the number 4, which I'm definitely not gonna call that a Stuart Haas entry at any point this season. I probably won't. It has the same font as Stuart Haas, which is not confusing at all.
he is. I knew he wouldn't be out of this thing.
We got the Ghost Core back for another season for some reason. We don't really need the Ghost Core, but we have it.
Check with Regan Smith.
We have the freaking Ghost Core.
Season of the Clash a couple of weeks ago, but now qualifying first for the Daytona 500 2 times. Chase, you have sat on the pole for this race. What's it going to take to make a third one tonight? Well, hopefully our Napa Chevy is, as good as it was a couple weeks ago, that's for sure. So we'll see. This is such a unique qualifying experience and kind of different than anything else we do. So I think the big thing is just everybody at Hendrick Motorsports puts a lot of effort in over the winter. This is a big deal to our company and to all our teammates back home. Across the board, but certainly the engine shop. A lot of credit goes to those guys because man, they grind over there all winter and all season. So we love to at least get 2 of the 4 of our Chevrolets on the front row.
No, Greg's the one second quick. Never got to mention it. Zane Smith next on the track. I don't have anything against Zane Smith. I just wish that one guy that's a fan of him on Twitter. I hope that guy chokes on that prize money. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and see how Zane Smith does on his qualifying lap in the Speedy Cash Machine. Which works out because I just said that I hope he chokes on that prize money. Not him. I mean the guy who won't stop yapping about him on Twitter. I mean that guy's a fan. Like the only good driver he's a fan of is Rosh Chastain, and his other reps are Kaz Gralla, Zane Smith, and Tony Breidinger. So he's not doing too well. Zane Smith, though, it looks like he has a rocket. As one of the announcers might say, he might have a mighty fast hot rod. That's what he might have. I guess we have to mention that he went on his honeymoon during the off seasons. That's a big thing. Good for him, I guess. I don't know. Either way, he's gonna put it to the top of the board. To the top of the board goes Zane Smith. Next up is the number 56 of Martin Truex, who was retired for a whopping 0 races. The Shrikon Garage entry, which is a car that is prepared by Joe Gibbs, but it is entered under Shrikon Garage. I don't know who Cole Perrin is, but I didn't know who Cole Perrin is. He's the first of the open course, one of, I think, how many is there? Is there 9 of them, or it's either 9 or 10, I really don't remember. But there's around 9 of them, I think.
9 open cars, 2 spots will lock into, like Kevin pointed out, and then 1 will lock in from each of the 2 dual races tomorrow night.
Yeah, you see Martin's car is just, as I would think that the Toyotas would be just a little bit off of
the Toyotas are never fast in qualifying, so I'm not really surprised that Truex is not going to really do much.
What number is he driving?
56. It's the number that he used to have when he drove for Michael Waltrip. He's going to go 3rd quick on the board. He's going the fastest of the open course, and he's also the only open core to go until now, when Anthony Alfredo is going to put the Beard Motorsports car on the racetrack. I always mention every time Beard Motorsports races, there's only 1 full-time employee at that entire shop. He did make the Daytona 500 last year, that is correct. Don't know where he finished, but he did make the race. Anthony Alfredo. Alfredo did lock in on speed last year. Currently, he doesn't have that much speed. I think it's Eric Jones is coming onto the track. I say I think because I really don't know. Either way, Anthony Alfredo is making his qualifying lap. Alfredo, he's currently, well, what it said, he was slowest, so I don't think there's that much speed in that entry.
It's hard to tell right there, and you've still got 1 more.
It's Anthony Alfredo. Let's see how he does. He's gonna come to the line to finish his lap, and he's gonna go. Let's see how he does. Just barely faster than Ricky Stenhouse. Well, good for him.
Yeah, and you see how bumpy that was when we saw
Eric Jones is the next car on the track. We're not going to see his lap because we're going to go fully on board with that cracker. I don't know why I just called him a cracker. That might have been offensive. I do apologize for my language. But either way. Yeah, as I expected, the Toyotas do not have much speed. I think they're gonna be. I think they're supposed to. I'm drunk. I think they're gonna have more of race speed than they will qualifying speed. Yes, he did. He did win at Daytona in 2018. He beat out Morton Truex to do that.
Huh.
That was like the closest Morton Truex ever got to winning a super speedway race. Didn't Casey Kane finish within that race in a crap box?
Yeah, no
I'm pretty
idea.
sure he did. I think Adrian Allmendinger finished third in that race. That was a random freaking race. The whole goddamn field wrecked in stage 2 because William Byron wrecked the heck out of Brad Keselowski, and then Ricky Stenhouse wrecked. Never mind. It wasn't William Byron that did it. It was Ricky Stenhouse that wrecked up Brad Keselowski, and then Ricky Stenhouse ended up wrecking both Kyle Busch and William Byron at once. And the whole goddamn field wrecked in that race. Either way, where in the world did Jones won 6? Justin Allgaier in the Chevrolet Whiskey entry for Junior Motorsports up next. I still never seen anything more American than a team owned by Dale Jr. that is sponsored by Chris Stapleton. I mean, that is just American. First race for Junior Motorsports of the Cup Series. You know, I think they're probably going to make more. I think that's a good enough assumption. If I was a cousin screw on Twitter, I'd say in a dramatic way, but I'm not going to do that. I could clap, do a backflip, and tell you that Junior Motorsports doing more storts, but like Allgaier, he's gonna come and finish his lap in the number 40. I don't really know why number 40 was the number that they chose, but you know, I don't really know how number 40 ties in, but it's pretty much a Hendrick course, so we'll see how it does. 6th quick on the board, which is 2nd slowest of the open course. We have another open core up next. It's the first race for them, Clint. I wouldn't expect them to be Godspeed fast. Another open core next. We got the Shaquille O'Neal core of Jimmy Johnson, and it's sponsored by Shaquille O'Neal.
He will have to qualify for this race, either tonight, on time, or tomorrow night. Helio Castro is getting ready to launch here.
Helio Castro isn't going to get up to speed, but Jimmy Johnson making his lap. The Toyotas have not had speed thus far, so I did not expect him to really do much. I think he'll probably also be one of those guys that's probably going to have, you know, I think the Toyotas are obviously going to have more race speed. Jimmy Jam is gonna go. Let's see how he does. Get old boy on across that line. Jimmy Jam's gonna go 5th quick, and Helio Castroneves is gonna be starting his lap here in a moment. I think Morton Truex is an easy spot locked in currently. I don't think any other open was gonna be as fast as him. Other than Helio, probably. Helio Castroneves is going to spot his lap, even if he doesn't do good in his duel or like anything. He'll still be locked into the race regardless. It won't really matter. Gear 98. Apparently at some point they were showing gears, and it said one of the courses had 98 gears. Helio, he's never raced in NASCAR before, so I don't expect him to do excellent. Currently, Morton Truex and Jimmy Jam are currently locked in. So the Wendy's mobile is going to come over turns 3 and 4 to complete his lap. Currently, Anthony Alfredo would be the last core locked into the final round, but we haven't reached that point yet, so. Helio Castroneves is going to go somewhere on the board. We'll find out here in about 2 seconds. He'll go 10th. Well, I was about to say slowest of the open cores, but that's still Anthony Alfredo. This freaking cracker Zane Smith gets the pole. I'm gonna scatter my god dang. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find many of my body parts scattered across the country.
Get more technology with innovations like trailer reverse guidance, and get more storage with the Rambox cargo management system. Hurry in and and get more with Motor Trend's Truck of the Year during Ram Truck Month. Right now during Ram Truck Month, get $6,500 total cash allowance on the purchase of select 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. See your local Ram dealer today.
Since we started Fetch, America's
Why won't she face a punishment? Utah driver cheats death by jumping out of her car at the last second before an oncoming train smashes through it. Should she face punishment? She should face punishment for avoiding death. She deserves to get killed for it.
Or doing your shopping. Download the Fetch app today. Get $10 back in points when you spend $30 on select General Mills products.
It happened. 2,000 miles away. We do long distance moves every day.
Another car ran into her car, but yeah, she's the one that deserves to be getting in trouble for it.
We got this. Also might want more
I mean, baby, jeez, there's a lot of things that I don't understand.
You can keep your container longer or store with us. Then we deliver it to your
Dog, they really kicked Daytona 500 qualifying off for freaking college basketball. I can promise you, they do not care. I think Truex Jr. and Jimmy Johnson have easily locked-in spots. I think they're going to get locked in. Which is crazy, because I said the Toyotas probably wouldn't have much speed. Over or under...
a natural diamond for every mile
Over under 15 laps before Jimmy Johnson is wrecked.
that makes us us. Don't miss the savings. Shop the Valentine's Day sale only at K. Nature's Bounty. Your bones are 4 times as strong as concrete.
Okay, how many... Yeah, we still have BJ McLeod, JJ Ailey, Corey LaJoie, and Chandler Smith to go. So yeah, I think Jimmy Johnson and Martin Truex will be locked into the 500.
Nature's Bounty.
I think they've got an easy spot.
It's no ordinary sweater. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has weaving perforations that tear so much better, with more cushiony softness. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Why is it still called Speed Weeks? It's 5 days. Is it really even the same thing? This entire broadcast showed me that I don't think Fox cares a single bit about Yeez Boogan. Didn't say it during practice, so I had to say it now.
Didn't practice.
Yeah, he did. They just never showed him. Cody Ware is the next core on the track. They finally gave him a core tune, I guess. I'm drunk. I'll be honest. I don't know what happened to me. Where does Cody Ware go in his lap? Where did he go? Oh, he just started his lap. I'm freaking stupid. He just started his lap. That's why I didn't. He just started his lap just now. Well, currently Hilo Cashinevas is on the bubble. So yeah, I think Jimmy Jam and Truex have easy spots locked in.
Really starting to see the pace, and the pole last year was, I believe, 49, and right now we're 49.50. So
Cody Ware's we an entire second slower than Zane Smith's lap. Actually, no, they're going off of Cashinevas' lap. He's an entire second slower than Cashinevas. He's slowest on the board. Slowest for Cody Ware. My God. I mean, I probably should have expected that. Cole Custer is the next car out. I mean, Cole Custer, just if you're wondering. Well, Cole Custer is going to start his qualifying lap there in the Haas Factory Team machine. He's going to have a good lap going. Somebody got a message sent to them saying that they was from a, I don't know if it was a guy or not, but they said they were screwing a white man right now, so I hope they're all doing well. That's probably the gayest thing I've ever read, but you know, we're not going to talk about it. cold custard that was on the racetrack. He's beating out the core that is sponsored by a company that sells cold custard. I don't think Wendy does. Does Wendy sell custard? I don't think they do. I know he is sponsored by cold custard. I don't know.
He's a fiery guy too.
Mm.
During the offseason, he competed in the last ever race to be held at the main
Cold custard,
back in December.
7th click.
For Custer, you see the cutoff line after 10, because the 10 fastest overall will advance to the final round.
Carson P. Hosabor is now on the track, and he is here to he is here to handle business. That's what he's gonna do. That's what he said the other night. He had beef with I think it was, I don't remember who it was. It was a Moon Core though. He said he was just gonna he just said he's gonna handle business.
I think he's going to progress as much as
Yeah,
anybody this
I think Carson Hosabor's gonna win this year. I really do have high hope for him. Also, I don't really know why I didn't mention that Jimmy Johnson won 2 Daytona 500s. I feel like I should mention that. I mentioned everyone else's like Daytona 500 triumphs except for him, and he's probably the most successful one that's went out so far. I didn't even mention the fact that Hilo Castroneves won every goddamn thing there is to win. He's a 4-time Indianapolis 500 winner. Hosavor is going to complete his lap. Hosavor is going to go 9th on the board. James Cook in a first and fourth for Miles Garrett and Nick Chubb. All right, Austin Dillon is the next car out on the terrorism mobile. I call it that because it's the same car that he absolutely caused terrorism in at Richmond last year. Only difference now is that the 3 on top is now red instead of white. I guess they've updated that. No, the 2018 Daytona 500 winner, who might I had only won that race, so he caused even more terrorism in that race. He wrecked the heck out of Eric Morola to win that race.
Yeah, I think they're going to help him a lot when he goes back and realizes just everything, all the little things that stack up. And he can just go get a frosty and probably feel better about it.
So here is Austin Dillon, who was pole sitter for the 500 back in 2014, driving for his granddad, Richard Childress Racing. In the vein number 3, Richard Boswell is the crew chief. 2 of Dillon's 5 Cup wins have come here at Daytona.
He also won Daytona 2022 in the entire goddamn field rack. Dylan is gonna go to the top of the board. Dylan to the pole, well, at least for this current moment. We still have a crap ton of course to qualify.
How many more to go?
I went through 15 and there's 45, so we still got about, probably I think about 30 more. Is that correct? That's correct. BJ McLeod is the next to the open course in the Hitchco machine. He finally got a sponsor for that old son of a gun. He did not make the race last year, but he did lead like 2 laps at Talladega, so I think he's gonna be competitive enough. If he can actually stay with the draft, that is. He looks like he is probably gonna be a pretty slow lap for McLeod, though. Which I didn't expect him to be fast. He just has some of the worst equipment in the field. But, you know, he is pretty good at staying in the draft, so we'll see how he does tomorrow in the duels, I guess. I think him. I don't think we're actually to see a top speed of him and Chandler Smith until tomorrow. To be God's honest with you. I mean, if I was a betting man, that's what I'd say about it.
But you ain't betting me.
I mean, if I was, I'd say that'd probably be correct because he wasn't that good in qualifying. And then whenever it came to like the actual, well, not the actual races, he did make the 500, but the rules he actually had speed, and then he led at Talladega. So. BJ McLeod is second slowest. He's only faster than Cody Ware. Next up was that Ryan Preece. I think it's Ryan Preece. That is in fact Ryan Preece in the number 60.
Well, the easy way out is the time tonight. Going to battle, there's nothing like these duels. Ryan Preece from Northern Connecticut with a new team this year. Roush Fenway, Keselowski Racing. Derek Finley is the crew chief.
Montoya down 2-1 in this series. He got to screw the host. So the host was lesbian. Then he said he's still got to screw the host.
I always love the way that Preece sits in the car and looks steering the low. He's just one of those guys that's always up on the wheel. Looks like he's manhandling it.
Well, I don't know what is John Hunter Nemechek's cartoon actually look like Trevor Bane. Well, Ryan Priest, this could be a good one for the new RFK driver. Most notable moment at Daytona is flipping his wiener off and getting 2 black eyes for how bad he flipped his wiener off. Ryan Priest, though, to the top of the board. It's not so good of a lap, though. We'll go in a commercial, you cracker. We'll go in a commercial. That's what we're doing. White people are allowed to call other people... I probably shouldn't say that. Either way. White people are allowed to call other white people crackers. Is that allowed? I think it's allowed. Is that Pet Duck Adams' first swim again? The Pet Duck Adam that ran like heck. Yep, it is. He just runs the heck off.
When my doctor gave me Restri for my COPD, I noticed things changed. Restri gave me better breathing starts within 5 minutes. It also reduced flare.
Then the only 2 open cores left, or it's Corey LaJoy, JJ Ailey, and who's the other one? Chandler Smith. I think Morton Strick and Jimmy Johnson have 3 locked in spot 2 of the Daytona 500.
Ask your doctor about Restri.
Toyota Gazoo.
Both share the track with Legacy Motor Club, co-owned by 7-time Cup champ Jimmy Johnson. 3 epic teams, 4 legendary owners, all going after 1 cup. Now you're up to speed. You win.
Toyota Gazoo. Racing.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we stayed kids by bundling our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty. 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 No, she's mocking me. Very mature.
Hey, that's enough, you two.
The one acting like a total baby.
She's 2.
Only pay for what you need.
Why did I look up Montoya this time? I was trying to follow along with the Montoya story. Oh, god dang it.
I get double pat. Let them
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply.
Did we ever use any of that on
Vicks
Zayden?
VapoStick.
You mean Vapo Stick? I sure hope you did not put that anywhere in my goddamn body. Did Corey LaJoy? Oh yeah, Corey LaJoy made a lap. He went 12th. They didn't show his lap. Get that cracker out of the field. Turn off the lights. Wait, oh god, oh my god, that thing just did a freaking hop. He went 12th quick though. Here we got next. Todd Gilliland and the Loves number 34 is up next. Seeing Gilliland in the Loves Mobile, I feel like is a big thing. You know, we used to see it a lot. That's of course, David Gilliland used to drive the Love Score at a point in time. I assume you probably remember that. I sure hope you remember that. Yeah, up until about 2016, I think. Maybe not, because never mind. Landon Castle drove full time. So what?
Yeah,
Anyway.
and Michael McDowell drive that.
He did. He's in the 71 now. And speaking of that, Gilliland's went 4th quick ahead of McDowell, who is now back down to 5th. Well, the only other open core is freaking JJ Ailey. So AJ Allmendinger back in Cup after another year in Xfinity, where he made a run at the championship. He did not win the championship, but he did make a run at it. I've learned in the AJ Allmendinger pipeline, it's go to Xfinity, go back to Cup, go to Xfinity, then go back to Cup. So next year he'll probably be back down in Xfinity. And he'll probably win at freaking Richmond or something, acting like he just met Elvis or something.
You do have a bump.
Yeah, well, we'll probably get that thing popped before the night's over. Either way, AJ Allmendinger looks like he's gonna be faster than Cole Custer, which would knock Custer below the bubble and put Justin Haley on the bubble. There's a lot of bubbling that I just said. There's a lot of bubbling that was said.
Sixth fastest, 49.61.
See how those guys bounce around like that. I want to reach in there.
Allmendinger went 6th quick. What the? Why is he looking at the camera like that? Ty Dillon is the next car out in the Grizzly Mobile. Yes, it is sponsored by tobacco, because screw it. We didn't sure, we're not getting a diecast of that one at any point. Replacing Daniel Hemrick in what was once the 31 core, but now it is the 10. I have a pimple above my. I'm gonna have a pimple above a pimple. Well, I've already popped it, so. You've already popped it, so.
As this field goes, there's just it's car after car that's capable of knocking
That's simple enough.
the next guy out of the top 10. And by the time this is all said and done, that top group is going to be pretty tight. But you look at that lap by Ryan Preece, that's a big lap. That's a really good lap.
Ty Dillon, 2nd on the board, just barely faster than his brother. And we're going back to commercial, you cracker. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying cracker. I've said that way too much. I'm just a little goober.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on toast.
At T-Mobile, get iPhone 16 on us. Plus, families can switch and save 20% on plans plus streaming versus the other big guys.
What it is, giving it away to the next versus phone app.
Refresh your energy with zero sugar. Essential vitamins.
Yeah, I mean, we got it. I'm just making sure that. No, I don't think that we got it.
Celsius.
Let me take a picture of it so I can know if I popped it.
Time machine. You gonna go back and see how the pyramids were built or something? Nope. Ellen and I want to go on vacation.
How am I gonna?
Go back to last week and buy a winning lottery.
Wait, let me just do this for a moment. Just me look back and get this thing done.
Sitting on my lap like last time, Ronald. Fine. But I'm bringing this.
Or you could try one of these savings options.
Turn the thing around so I can see.
There it is.
Oh God Almighty!
That's what you made.
Why do we always reset in a hot tub full of soap and it's fire seeking out?
I don't know.
Fish that is slow too.
What's wrong with you?
I'm trying to see if I pumped this pimple or not.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Yeah, definitely popped it. No, I'm just gonna say like this. Nobody says what I can and can't do. I want to go without a shirt. I can. I probably shouldn't make those jokes at this current moment.
Michigan State looks to solidify themselves as one of the Big Ten's best in a conference clash against Illinois.
Well, I think good progress on that thing, and I think it's a big thing. Is it just called the duel at Daytona now and nothing else? It's just called the duel at Daytona. It doesn't have any special name. It's just the duel at Daytona. I don't know if somebody else made a lap, and I don't think anybody else has.
It should still be the Gatorade Twin 125.
Well, it hasn't been that for years.
Jimmy Johnson make it in on speed.
Yeah, I think him and Truex pretty much have it locked up for the 2 lock-in spots because the only open core left is JJ Yaley. So.
Crafty old as he is, let's make it.
You mean Hilo Castroneves? No, he didn't get locked in. He's he's one of the slowest open cores. Riley Herbst is next on the track, and the number. Yeah, the Rookie of the Year candidates are Riley Herbst and Shane Van Gisbergen. I think we all know who's better win that. Gisbergen. He calls him all kinds of dang things. I don't know how to don't know how to pronounce it. It's trying to be that dang hard. Well, is there anyone past the top 20? Can we only show the top 20?
How many rounds are they?
2. The top 10 go into a second round.
Interested to see what Riley does right here. Where I was getting at. Next car to take out, that's the last car, and that very possibly could lock Jimmy Johnson. That's going to be big for Toyota. Last year, coming down here, the fastest Toyota in qualifying was Eric Jones, who was 22nd.
Riley Herbst is just barely going to have a faster lap than Jimmy Johnson, and he goes to 10th on the board. Yeah. Martin Truex and Jimmy Johnson have pretty much already made the race. Because I don't think Chandler Smith is going to have a faster lap than him. Well, he is almost 50, so. What? Alright. Well, the last open course now out at Chandler Smith in the 66, so at one point was supposed to be working for his dad's construction company, and now he's attempting to make the Daytona 500.
2 more years, that'd be sweet.
I'm aware. Chandler Smith did go 4th quick in practice, but I don't expect him to have the same speed now that he doesn't have any draft with him. There's supposed to be Mike Wallace in that core, which that caused the whole debacle, but I think Chandler Smith is honestly a better pick anyway.
Yeah, that's a great relief for Jimmy after everything that he went through last year and all the stress that will be able to come off the shoulder of that whole team as they go into tonight and into tomorrow.
Don't even know it yet.
Chandler Smith, he's not even in the top 20, so Martin Truex and Jimmy Johnson are locked into the Daytona 500.
What are the emotions like knowing you're in that situation? After what I went through last year, I'm so thrilled. Oh gosh, very, very proud of everybody at Legacy Motor Club, the effort they put into the car. And evolution we've been on through the end of 24 now, so very excited. Thankful that for a long
You
board.
gonna put
I've already got the pimp pop, so I don't really have any of the thing to do.
Congratulations. Thank you. Maybe another former NASCAR champion, Martin Truex Jr. You are going to start the Daytona 500 as well. I saw the high fives and the smiles.
Okay, now we got some more. All right.
Who got trouble wearing the web glove?
That was Joey Logano.
what?
He had a glove that had weight, like a web made into it, so he could hold up in the window, make the air go by the car quicker. He got trouble for it. They put their hand up there, keeps the air out of the car.
Ryan Blaney, I don't even know where he went on the board. Oh, 8th, alright. I didn't even know. You could have told me that's where he went. Yeah. He just went 8th quick on the board.
I was expecting a little bit more out of that 12 car. You 100%, yeah.
Well, Johnson and Truex are already locked in, so they're in yellow because they're already locked in on time. All right, we could have made that less confusing. Dang it! Who do we got next on the board? Well, also didn't mention it, but JJ Ailey, who was the other open core, he went 19th. He's probably slower than that now, but he was 19th when he officially made his lap. Tyler Reddick and the Beast core is now out there.
Yeah, and they earned that starting spot last year by having a great dual race, and their cars raced much better than
Nick White cannot make it to Daytona.
outside of the top 10 tonight.
You know who Nick White is. I don't either. But he's supposed to be in the Looker race. He kind of might he might have to withdraw from the race though because his hauler is having issues. Denny Hamlin is now on the racetrack. Reddick went. Where the heck did he? I need to stop paying. Okay, he went 11th. Denny Hamlin and the National Debt Relief Machine's now out there, which is really just his FedEx score, but it's red and purple instead of orange and purple. Yeah.
Saw him post after the game the other night. One of his buddies was pouting, fellow Chiefs fan. See that Daytona 500 car in his living room. That's pretty. That's a big flex.
Yeah, pretty cool. One of my buddies was pouting too after that game. I didn't mention any names, but he's not very far from it currently.
Denny Hamlin's gonna have a pretty dang good lap. He's gonna be inside the top 10. And he is going to go 4th on the board.
Was he talking about Clint Boyer?
Yeah, we only got Chase Elliott's now on the track. Probably the only guy who has ever, wore a Chiefs suit at any point. Yeah, we're not gonna show the most popular drivers lap. We're gonna do a goddamn video package of random crap instead. I know we have to explain that Hendrick Motorsports has won 16 poles in this race. Boy, I feel like when you have the most popular driver on the track, you should probably show it. There we go. Last year, Hendrick didn't do too good in qualifying. It was the first year that Alex Bowman didn't start in the front row since 2017, which was the year he wasn't even in Cup, so... It's probably not going to be the best lap, but it should put him inside the top 10. Of course, Elliott won the Clash at Bowman Gray, and we'll see how he does. It should put him inside the top 10. And it does. He goes 7th. Does he just giggle about goddamn everything? Crap, I know I call him Giggles, but I just think at this point he's just doing it for funsies. Now we got the Cottonelle core out there. Brad Keselowski did a great video on Twitter where he explained multiple toilet incidents that he's had in NASCAR. There was the one where he had to race Dale Jr. to one at the 2012 Daytona 500, and then the time when Denny Hamlin walked in on him at Atlanta in 2023. And now he's actually sponsored by toilet paper, so I guess it all works out. Keselowski had steering issues along with Ryan Preece in practice, but they got that fixed. By God. And by God, Keselowski's gonna be inside the top 10. He's gonna knock out his old teammate Blaney, and he's gonna go somewhere. The body's gonna go 8th. That's now gonna put AJ Allmendinger on the bubble. Shane Van Gisbergen is now on the track. I need to stop saying his name so much. Shane Van Gisbergen is now on the track in the Weather Tech machine. Of course, won at the Chicago Street course that one time in 2000 and what year was that again? 2023. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got USA, Mexico, New Zealand, and Brazil representing this son of a gun. All of them for the same exact team of a Trackhouse. Gisbergen, I think he'll do good enough on Sunday. I think he's a big crap. He was running up front at Talladega for a bit last year, so I think I have high hopes enough for him.
Yeah, and the thing I really like about Shane is he's just a student, and anytime that you have a conversation with him,
I think, he's one of the guys I feel like I can't say he got rushed to Cup, because I feel like he's already done enough to the point I think Cup's good enough for him. I don't think he really got rushed at all. I think he was going to end up in Cup no matter if he got rushed or not. But the Woods, I don't know where he goes on the board. He goes 17th, click. That one cracker said that Zane Smith deserves that quote more than Shane Gisbergen. Yeah, you put one of the best in the world up against a freaking cracker. Either way, though, we got Kyle Larson on the track now, who has yet to win at a super speedway. He has won at every single track except for a super speedway. He just doesn't have it in his blood.
Everybody in the Cup Series. This is the HybridCars.com Chevrolet. That's gotta change, doesn't it, Kevin?
You know, you just have to keep putting yourself in position, Clint. I mean, you look at how many years you've gone through this race, and you know you didn't see Tony Stewart in victory lane, you didn't see Mark Martin in victory lane, and you just it's a hard race to win, and it all starts tonight. Where do you qualify, and where do you run in the duels, and do you miss the wreck, and do you have any trouble?
I know Clint Boyer is a top-tier meat rider of Kyle Larson, but I don't think he's the biggest thing worry when it comes to people who have made multiple starts and have yet to win Daytona 500. It's almost like Kyle Busch has made 20 attempts at it now and has yet to do it.
Is he out there?
Not yet, he isn't. Larson, I don't know whether he's going to go on this goddamn board. It should be inside the top 10. Fifth, that's actually a lot better than I thought he was going to do. He didn't sort that lap off very good, but he's going to end up fifth. Really, Kyle Busch has made 20. This week makes his 20th attempt at this race. This is Kyle Larson's, if I'm correct, I'm sorry, 20th for Kyle Busch. This would make Kyle Larson's 10th. But yeah, I know Clint Boyer is a top league Peter Puffer, but I probably shouldn't say that one. Either way, Chris Buescher's on the track. Of course, one of their RFK cars is currently at the top of the board. We'll see how Buescher does. He's currently just a little slower than Michael McDowell, who's 10th quick. Had to try to save that in some way, so I didn't. God forbid, Connor Jones won a race. Connor Jones won a race. It's going to be a close one to get on the bubble. At the line, I think just barely Allmendinger's still going to have that one. Buescher goes 11th. Daniel Suarez isn't out on this goddamn racetrack.
Well, that's a good feeling because you never really know until you unload these things and go on the racetrack and fire them off to do this qualifying run as to what the speed of the car actually is.
I don't know who would. Oh, yeah, Suarez. Yeah, that's right. I'm too tired for this crap. I'll be God's honest. Either way, Suarez is out on this racetrack. That's pretty much the only way I can put it. Suarez, I don't think he's going 10th. He's not going to be close to 10 in the number 99. Where does he go on the board? 15th.
11 drivers to go, and they're all big names you know. In Daytona 500 qualifying.
This is Joseph Newgarden. Joseph was conceived to
Who is Craig Bracken? I feel like I should know that name.
Who?
Craig Bracken.
This is his wife. This Tuesday.
I don't know who that is, I'll be honest.
He doesn't believe in magic, but on Sundays, Joseph flies.
Hey.
At Spectrum, we understand the value of staying connected to your passion, work, and ideas. That's why we combine the fastest and most reliable internet with Spectrum Mobile to provide you with a seamless connection wherever creativity sparks. And now, as a Spectrum Internet customer, you get one line of Spectrum Mobile for a full year included with your service, with unlimited talk, text, and data. Call 1-833-951-1261. With Spectrum Mobile, the nation's fastest growing mobile provider.
Hey, look at
you
me
get
like
fast,
that.
reliable.
Oh my God, stop being dramatic.
Stay seamlessly connected with one line of spectrum
Don't think me,
for a
kid.
friend.
Now, oh yeah, now here you go with this crap.
Or additional costs. Call
Yeah, all right.
1-451-1261.
You do this all the time. I'm done with it.
Spectrum Mobile. Get a fast, reliable, and seamless connection wherever you are.
Mom, Cody wears at 76% throttle. I think a water bottle's underneath that truck, to be honest. It doesn't have much throttles in it. The truck series, not tomorrow, but Friday, that's gonna be a rack fest. I'm honestly, it's gonna be a generational goddamn rack fest. What's gonna be? No, we're not doing that.
We keep memories, visions, moments.
Did you find my OGTO?
What drives us? It captured our hearts and shaped our lives. We are not just collectors. We are all drivers. Hagerty. Let's drive together.
All RC, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love.
Huge news. You can get a son of for just $3. Wait, I said son of. Look at the words. Son of Baconator is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
Speed Week rolls on in Daytona with the NASCAR Cup Series, Craftsman Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and Arc of an Art Series on track this week, culminating in the 67th running of the Daytona 500.
Why is Xfinity qualifying on the CW app? That's what I've been trying to figure out here for a while. I don't understand. Yeah, it's on CW, but god dang, crackerin'. Alex Bowman next up. If I'm correct, he has 1, 2. I think he has like 3 or 4 poles in this race. They finally updated his core tune. He used to have a big freaking forehead. They finally fixed that. They finally fixed his core tune. Praise baby Jesus. Because that giant forehead that he once had was just foolish. Maybe he only has 3. Oh yeah, he won it in 2018, won it in 2021, and then won it again in 2023. That's correct. I mean, absolutely correct. Of course, bouncing like heck.
We saw some of that back speed out of the cars.
Well, I'm just glad I didn't mention Denny Hamlin has won 3 Daytona 500s. So I never mentioned that. So I feel like I might as well mention it now. I never mentioned it earlier, so I might as well mention it now. I was supposed to be saying like every driver's won a race and there are accomplishments at Daytona, but I've yet to do it. We will just wait till the final round with the big boy drivers and we'll talk about it. Bowman goes 7th on the board. That puts Keselowski on the bubble. Like Mike Joy's like freaking 80. I'm not surprised that everything that happens is that. Like, I'm not surprised that most of the things that he says is wrong. The guy, he might have dementia. I really don't know. The guy's 75. Give him. Please get off my homie. Kyle Busch next up. He's won at Daytona before. He's just yet to win the Daytona 500. This year is his 20th attempt at winning at the Daytona 500. He is the only person that has more attempts than him has yet to win it is Martin Truex.
And no disrespect to Grant Keselowski, as they duel for this top 10 spot here.
Kyle Busch, of course, last year he absolutely ate crap with spoon, a fork, and a bib every single week. But I think he'll be able to get into the top 10 here in qualifying, at least for now. He will go 8th.
8th so far. Yeah, that's right. So far, he knocked Brad Keselowski out, but there's some heavy hitters coming. Look at the times.
That's about the first time I've seen Kyle Busch have speed in God knows long. So I think we're making progress. Except we have Christopher Bell.
Norman, Oklahoma, 13 poles in the Gen 7 car. Leads all drivers. He started 4th in the 500 for
The Toyotas have had more speed than I really expected them to. I mean, I didn't expect either Truex or Johnson to get locked in immediately, and then they just bonged the pedal. So, bonged the pedal. I will never be saying that one ever again. Now, Bell hasn't won at Daytona. I know he flipped at Daytona in the Shrek Series of 2016. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Bell's is going to go into the top 10 and knock Elliott off of the bubble and not Gilliland onto it. Bell goes fourth quick.
One of those drivers at a new team as well for RFK. Great speed. Did it feel as fast as it was? Can you do it again in the second round?
You know what I'm going to miss most, by the way, about Xfinity no longer sponsoring the Xfinity Series after 2025? They will no longer say that the cars are faster than Xfinity, you know that. And I think it's going to be a big thing. Austin Cindric, 2022 winner of the Daytona 500, is now out next. Yeah, crap, he got close to it last year, but he wrecked like heck on the last lap of the race. After Ross Chastain made that elastic band break going through the Tri-Oval. He got, I think both of them would have had a great chance to win that race if Chastain didn't go full dummy mode going into the Tri-Oval and decided to sling that thing. It's be a dang good lap percentage. I mean, this could be good enough for top of the board. It really could be. Well, he was close enough to the top of the board. He went second quick. He's close enough to the top of the board. Next up, we got last year's Daytona 500 winner, William Byron. In my opinion, the best looking paint scheme out of any of the paint schemes out there. I think it's a very attractive race car. I don't think race cars can be attractive, but William Byron has a very beautiful race car, and I think that's the way we'll put it. Yeah, that's flames on it. It's like his car that he drove for his first few years in Cup, just a little more American. I mean, if an Exalta core does not have flames. Anyway, so that one freaking, and I'll comment here. Actually, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't say. Either way, William Byron's making his qualifying lap. What the heck did the Ghost Core just do? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get into the top 10. So yeah, last year's Daytona 500 winner won't even make it into the next round. He's gonna be outside the top 10. Kyle Busch will stay on the bubble. Byron goes 18th quick, so he's going to be starting like heck in the duels tomorrow. Bubba Wallace in the McDonald's machine is now out into the racetrack. He almost won the Daytona 500 in 2022. He's just a few tenths short of Austin Cindric of winning that race. I feel like if I told anybody that Bubba Wallace almost won that race, they'd call me a cracker probably. Probably worse things. I mean, you've never seen people on Facebook war. Either way though, Bubba Wallace, he's certainly out there. He's not gonna get. I didn't expect the Toyotas to have speed. Christopher is the only Toyota. I'm saying no. Him and Hamlin are the only two Toyotas inside of the top 10.
He's a great man, his dad. We got to spend some time with him at the summer shootout on Legend Cars with Keelan.
A horrific lap by Bubba Wallace. A foolish lap. Not even. I don't think he's even going to be in the top 20. He's not even going to be in the top 20. They won't say anything about the top 20, so I have no clue what Bubba Wallace went. We got Ross Chastain, who, as I mentioned last year, was slinging on the last lap of the Daytona 500. Ended up wrecking with David Reagan and Austin Cindric in the Tri-Oval. So, how long did I remember that David Reagan was a part of that wreck? I don't understand how I remember that. I'll be God's honest about it. Chastain also has a very attractive race score in the Busch Light machine.
Trying to do everything that he can do to keep his arm up, not bounce out of the seat, keep the wheel straight.
Once this does, oh, by the way, just if you're wondering, Bubba Wallace, we'll see where he went here in a moment whenever they go back down to the list. And we'll find out where he went. He went 24th on his lap. So a pretty horrific lap. Just really faster than Jimmy Johnson on his lap. We have went through 40 cores now. This is the 41st core that's went out. So it's not going to be a good lap by Chastain either. Not even in the top 20. 33rd quick for Ross Chastain. A horrific lap. 33rd. My God. Giggles Logano, last year's champion, now out into the track, who, of course... Yeah, he did win the Daytona 500 in 2015. This is probably going to be a good lap for Giggles. In another very attractive race score. 3 attractive race scores in a row, in fact. But Joey Logano only won 2 of his races because of his teammate, might I add. But, we're not gonna talk about that, I guess. Giggles gonna have a dang good laps. What he's gonna have. 3rd quick on the board. That's gonna put Alex Bowman on the bubble, and Kyle Busch is now going out underneath the bubble. Gibbsy Wibsy is now the next one out. wow, Gibbsy or something. I don't know. He's out there. Ross Chastain actually did go 33rd quick. A horrific lap by the Busch Light machine. He's now 34th after the Logano's lap. So Chastain's gonna be starting way at the goddamn back of his dual race. Way at the goddamn back.
How many cars race?
Well, 41 make the race, because Casha Neves is going to make the race regardless. If he locks in, he won't make the race, but if he doesn't lock in, he'll make the race regardless. But it's 40 if he does lock in. I think that's how that works. I don't know where Gibbs went. I was too busy trying to explain that. But he is a Toyota, so he probably didn't do good. These cars are bouncing like heck. I mean, those things are bouncing. Chase Briscoe is now out. He's driving like the same car that Morgan Truex is driving, so that shouldn't be that hard to figure out or anything. Gibbs. Is Gibbs even in the top 20? I don't think he's in the top 20 either. This Toyota, though, seems to have speed.
All systems go. A lot of green right here.
Yeah, that's
I wonder why they have Larry McReynolds freezing all the time. They just have him out there in the cold.
Wow, how about this? And Alex Bowman, it looks like it's not.
Bowman's already gave up. He knows that day 19's going to blow his doors off. Briscoe, it's going to be a dang good lap. I mean, God forbid he just put it on the top of the board. He slung it.
When you made that comment earlier, I said there's no way a Toyota sitting on the pole. That is.
Yeah, you told me no.
That is
Very sternly.
That's a massive lap.
Is that closer to a yes?
That's a massive lap. And that's the great thing about all of these.
Josh Berry now out there on the track, driving the 21 for Wood Brothers. I can't give an opinion on him. Oh yeah, I forgot. He finished second at Richmond when he was replacing Chase Elliott. I completely forgot that he did. I don't even remember that. But he did. He finished second in the 9 at Richmond when Chase Elliott broke his leg. I forgot that even happened. Since then, though, Josh Berry has not done crap. At least not of note, really. I think he's won a few Xfinity races since then, but he's not done crap in Cup. Did he win an Xfinity that year? I don't think he did. I don't think he won in 2023. Maybe he did. I don't remember. I'll have to go look in a minute. Either way, though, Josh Berry he's gonna be inside the top 10. He's gonna go 6th quick. So that now knocks Kyle Larson to the bubble, and that would knock Zane Smith off of the bubble. So well, Josh Berry won in 2023 because I don't think he did. Let's go look up. Actually, we'll have to find racing reference and we'll go look it up. I don't even know if that app even works anymore, but if it does, we'll go look up Josh Berry and find out. Josh Berry. We'll go see if he won in 2023 at Xfinity, because I don't think he did. I might be wrong, but I don't think he did.
Spectrum delivers the most reliable internet experience. And good news, now Spectrum Internet is getting even.
He did not.
Increasing your speeds to
So I was correct about it. He did win 2 races in 2021 and 3 races in 2022, but he did not win in 2023.
Burn.
Yeah, in Xfinity, that is. Apparently he's been racing Xfinity since 2014. I don't even remember him racing at any point. I don't remember that happening. Oh yeah, he drove for Dale Jr. in the 5 course. That's right. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that happened. Then I know last year he did 2 races in the 15.
One sandwich that says, "This guy appreciates wild-caught Alaskan fish," and a second that says, "This guy like another sandwich." For $6.99.
Why is Corson Hocevar alive? Didn't he just qualify? Or what is Corson Hocevar do? He's already iRacing. He really had time to qualify and then go back to the hauler to do the iRacing Daytona 500. Corson Hocevar. I'm not watching Corson Hocevar, but I hope he has fun. He had all that time to do all of that. Y'all never shut up.
Only good things that ain't too much. Take my little feeling.
Did they finish qualifying? I was not figured out that they did.
Did they?
I think they still have to qualify the 10 cores that got through the second round. I didn't know. I thought they still had more cores to go. Okay, who the Wolves transferred through? Just so I'm not entirely stupid.
See if we can advance a little bit further. Let's see. Let's find out what Ty thinks right now. Jamie, how about Ty?
Yeah, it's younger brother Ty with a great.
Ty Dillon actually made it to the top freaking top of it. Either way.
Yeah, that was a really cool laugh. It's been such an honor to be back in the Cup Series. I can't thank Matt Paul and Chris Rice, the guys, for giving me an opportunity to do this again. So it's a super
Okay, so yeah.
I'm a big believer in momentum. We've
So there's Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Austin Dillon, Josh Berry, Ty Dillon, Joey Logano, Austin Cindric, Ryan Preece, Trace Briscoe. That's simple enough.
I don't even look like Ty Dillon.
What do you think he looks like?
And the three whose cars have had a chance
In
to
the
down
office.
the longest, the Dillon brothers and Ryan Preece.
Sunday at FS1, the Kings of the Plains triumphant here. This is when the best in the world battle head-to-head.
Well, it's doing some rain tonight.
Yeah, that would be great if you
It's
could.
pouring down out there.
Sunday at FS1. Motorsports is a competition. It's made up of races.
I read online after we get 4.0 on our racing,
Mm-hmm.
you got to run 3 fairly clean races in C class, and then they'll give you your certificate.
And they don't have great drivers, ones that win, like win a lot. Look at all these legends. The hottest drivers right now are him, her, and this guy. They're all part of a big happy family.
Do you know how big our problem is when Tony Briding was supposed to be a big name in this thing sport?
Only right there is big man.
Bull crap! If I'm supposed to believe that, probably to the people on Facebook. Yeah, probably.
Oh, mama.
Yeah, congratulations. That's always how people care about her. I've not been impressed by a single bit of racing that she's actually done.
Natalie there, you be a hot mama, but
Yeah, I don't care what the wood she is. I know she just gave her up, but she's a Class A. You dang know what. So
you will hoochie side.
You can't win. So win.
5% cash back. Order category at Chili's every single month.
Yeah, this guy like a third.
I got extra lettuce. And yes,
Walgreens give him on medicine today.
It's been real weird ever since you two hooked up. Don't just pay PayPal.
Blue Chew is a telemedicine service connecting men with licensed medical providers prescribing ED meds. Get your first month free at bluechew.com.
Check the prescription.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Three Chevys will run for the pole. Toyota's never won the pole over the 500. And Ford's pole last year was their only one in the last 12 Daytona 500s. Dominated by Chevrolet. 11 of the last 12 and 31 Daytona 500 most any manufacturer all time. Regan?
Mike T. Penske had a driver in the pole last year. Was Joey Logano your teammate this year? You got the opportunity, Austin Cindric, to go do that in just a few moments. How do you find a little bit more out of this number 2 car?
Yeah, we saw that lap. Briscoe was pretty strong, but no, I think we're in the range here. See what a refire does. Nice and hot, so I hit my shifts good again. And hit the last
I know I probably mentioned it, but I've never seen a bigger dork than Austin Cindric. Possibly the biggest dork who's ever raced in the history of racing.
Florida's Will Cagle raced here at Daytona in the early days of this speedway, but he was best known for scoring over 400 victories on the dirt tracks all up and down the East Coast. The Tampa Terror.
Will Cagle.
Wiley Will
I guess he died.
this week. Age
Who?
86.
Will Cagle.
How old?
Was born in 1938, so I guess you can go and do the math on that one.
Known for
I
pursuing
mean, you don't have to do the math on it. You can if you want.
No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment. Keytruda is known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 18 types of cancer, including certain early stage and advanced cancers. One of those cancers is early stage non-small cell lung cancer. Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies before surgery when you have early stage lung cancer, which can be removed by surgery, and then continued alone after surgery to help prevent your lung cancer from coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, such as Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, lupus, or myasthenia gravis, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, or receive chest radiation. Keytruda can harm your unborn baby.
Keytruda is an immunotherapy and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials, exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda. See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
You're so much more than just a landowner. You're a gardener, a groundskeeper, a landscaper. Because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes for your equipment. Versatile, powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it. One sandwich that says,
Oh,
"This guy
alright.
appreciates wild-caught Alaskan fish," and the second that says, "This guy would like another sandwich." 2 for $6.99. Arby's, we have the meats.
Shop the Valentine's Day sale and love the savings. Only at K.
Well, the Woodrunners have raced at Daytona since the formation of NASCAR. That's one of their cars. Marvin Banks was to drive in the 1963 Daytona 500. When he got hurt, Tiny One got the car and won the race. The Woodrunners will be in the final round, along with 3 other Fords.
No. We're not doing that right now. We will like that post. If the 66 or the 40 or the 44 knock out freaking mom. If freaking Chandler Smith or JJ Ailey make the Daytona 500 with just an all-guy won't, I'm gonna dang dive laughter. Mm-hmm.
Cycle the water, do it again. Hold the wall, throttle wide open, let the air through the radiator, and when you come in, a lot of times I always start the car so I can hold the throttle down wide open to let as much air cycle through the top of that motor while they were pushing air through the front of it. So it surprises me that a lot of these guys get out the car.
Alright, final round of qualifying. Kyle Lewis in the first corral. They're going from 10th to 1st with this son of a gun. I think it's the only Hendrick car that actually made the top 10. If it's not been mentioned, Kyle Larson has never won at a super speedway. He has won everything else but a super speedway.
He won at Daytona.
Neither Daytona, Talladega, or Atlanta. So, he still has some work to do.
Previous year, he was the Cup Series champion, and his 6 wins last season led all Cup drivers.
Well, we've got a very unique top 10 club. We've got some surprises in there. We've got Chase Briscoe up on the top in the Toyota. We've got Kyle Larson down on the bottom in one of those Hendrick Chevrolets. And
You know, you've got to show a kid, because if you don't, they're gonna call you a cracker. If Mitch, I feel like is the one that has to be running that dang camera. I mean, he always is.
As he has one representative in this top 10. We're not sure horse.
Okay, Larson obviously going to be fastest. I mean, he is the only core that's won Alpha for, so.
There he is, Daddy. Thumbs up. 49.52. Heavyweight 49.50. Austin finished the first round. Lost 2 100s. All right, Denny Hamlin.
Dennis Hamlin, 3-time winner of the Daytona 500 up next. He won this son of a gun in 2016, 2019, and 2020, which is very American. I mean, it's the Great American Race after all, so supposed to be very American. According to the Crackers, Denny Hamlin got racked at Bowman Gray. I don't remember it happening, but apparently it happened. I don't remember him getting racked. I do remember him getting moved out of the way for the lead, which is the only way that you're supposed to do crap at a Bowman Gray Stadium, because it's kind of hard to pass there without killing somebody. Hamlin, I think he's gonna have a. It's not. I don't. He's gonna have a better lap other than Larson. That's the way I'm gonna put it. I don't know who Juno is, but that is a very good song. It's a song by Sabrina Carpenter. Just you know, it's a very good song. It's not in my music taste. I just think it's a very good song. My music taste doesn't go all over the place sometimes. Denny Hamlin just went to the top of the board, which is probably this is gonna be the way I was gonna save that one. We got another Joe Gibbs card here. We got Christopher Bell out on this field, on this track, out on this goddamn behemoth of a racetrack. Well, he should have been in the championship for, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just not going to talk about it. Christopher Bell is going to go second quick, I believe. That's exactly where the heck he's going to go. Austin Dillon is now next up. 2018 winner of this race after killing Eric Emerald on the last lap to win the son of a gun.
Since that practice session this morning, heat and running into the hubs is a good thing. The whole key is getting the engine cool. They can't use those cool down machines. All they can do is raise the hood and use fans. Dillon's first hit on the 500 was 2013.
So yeah, we'll see how Austin Dillon does. You know, this has potential for a good lap.
He has popped up if he can bring back the 3, which children say would only return to the track for a family member. Earnhardt or Childress family member of Loud Austin Dillon to use it. He responded by winning the pole for the Daytona 500 in 2014.
Austin Dillon is gonna go second quick.
By 3/100ths of a second to Denny Hamlin. Which looks to be about a half car. So tight. Team hands are so close. 4 cars and 6 to go.
Josh Berry is the next one out. He finished 25th in this race last year, so pretty much he did not do very good. Pretty sure he racked though, so I can't really give an opinion on it. Actually, I don't think he ever racked. I think he just, I don't even know what he did. But he did something last year that he wasn't supposed to do. Maybe he did Iraq. I don't know. He probably did. Everybody in the goddamn mama racked in that race.
I think Josh Berry fits right in with the Wood brother. He's just a hard-nosed, short-track racer. You know, new crew chief, new driver. I look for good things out of this 21 car this year.
Was able to come into it a little bit of experience as well.
Josh Berry's gonna be a dang good lap for him. He's gonna put it to the top of the freaking board. Okay, so the Wood Brothers entry just took that son of a gun to the top of the board, by God.
And remember, to Terry's point, he in the drive line, he was the last car to go in round one.
Yeah, and, you know, that might be more
Ty Dillon is now next up on this on the track.
on the engine and might make a bigger difference for those cars that have to pull the hubs off and all the things that go with the drivetrain.
When these times are this tough, this takes me into what you heard them talk about earlier.
Launch, things like that, hitting your marks, being precise. I mean, we're talking just really, really tight between a good lap and a mediocre lap here.
Ty Dillon racing full-time for Colin Racing. First full-time season in 3 seasons. 3 top 10 finishes here at Daytona, including a 6th in the 500 in 2019.
You start talking hundreds and thousands of a second. I mean, it's really, literally coming down to, well, just holding it a little bit up off the line out of the way.
Ty Dillon, it's not gonna be that good of a lap for him. It's gonna be good enough. I mean, he's gonna be in the top 5 regardless. He's gonna go 5th quick.
46, exactly what he ran in round number 1. So if a warm drive line is the advantage, that would benefit not only Barry,
Giggles Logano is next on the track.
who's on track right now. For Team Penske, Paul Wolf. He's been with his team since 2013. Has a Daytona 500 pole and a win. And of course, 3 Cup championships.
Well, the other thing that I see happening, I keep looking at the infield and I'll see the flag blowing straight out. I'll see it fall down. See the flag blowing straight out. As tight as these times are, I mean, it could just be a gust of wind that hits the car right or wrong down one of the straightaways that allows you to make it make a difference.
It's like in, out, in, out, in, out. So close.
This could be a close one. This could be a very good one to see who gets the top spot. As of this current moment, anyway. We still have like 4 cores to go after this. It's like 3 cores to go. I mean, that's some amount of cores to go. Either way, at the line, give Giggies the top spot. Logano to the top of the board. I just call him Giggies because I can.
Yeah, and that's still a long ways from that 21, the 49-21 of Chase Briscoe.
Austin Cindric, winner of the 2022 Daytona 500, is now going to sling it.
He has started 5th, 6th, and 6th in 3 of his 4 Daytona 500s. Will be another top 10 start here.
He likes his place. Puts that number 2 car up front. He's got him 1 under his belt already. I look for him to be right back up there. Right in the mix of it, even this Daytona 500 on Sunday.
Yeah, and Austin, he's just gotten better at putting himself in position, not taking as many chances, and you know, I think that he's smart. He's a really smart guy, and I think that as you go through this, you have to have the experience of knowing when to go, knowing when to hold.
Cindric, he's going to come over turn 3 and 4. He's going to complete his lap. This is going to be an absolutely blistering lap.
Cindric and Josh Berry.
Put him to the top of the board.
So far, so good. All systems check. To the point. Austin Cindric, 49.325.
2 more to go.
Yeah. There's still Ryan Preece and Chase Briscoe.
Brian Preece for RFK Racing in the number 60, which that car number has 2 poles in the entire history of the Cup Series. Our staff boys Bert Murray tell me. Bonus set here, summer of 2006. A 1950 Cup champion Bill Rexford at Kentfield, Ohio in 1951.
You can have something that Boris said everyone will pole for a Cup race. I had no clue that ever happened. I had no clue that Boris said everyone will pole for a Cup race.
This is
This may be another close one to see who goes to the top of the board. I think Cindric's gonna be able to hold on. We'll see if it's gonna be a close one. At the line, give it to just barely. Cindric gonna step to the top of the board. Prisco second. Now it's time for Chase Briscoe. I feel like he's already just laid down an absolutely blistering lap. Austin Cindric's gonna be on the front row, regardless. I mean, unless he wrecks tomorrow. So if he's not stupid, he'll play it safe in his duel. Let's see how Chase Briscoe does. Oh, he's gonna lay down an absolutely blistering lap, as I was expecting he was gonna do.
I love this pairing with James Small and Chase Briscoe. I just think that James's intensity and Chase's demeanor of just wanting somebody to be on him, like James is going to keep on him to do the things right. And you see the speed in this car. Just keeps on going. The 19 won the last 2 poles of last.
I know turns 3 and 4 to be the easiest goddamn pole of all time.
Get ready to say it. Toyota has still won the pole.
For the first time ever, Toyota's on the pole for the Daytona 500. To the top of the board, Chase Briscoe's on the pole for the Daytona 500. What Toyota finally got him a pole?
Lost 3/100ths of a second to his first round speed, but that was just fine for the 30-year-old from Mitchell, Indiana, who has his 3rd career pole in his 145th career start. We'll talk to the pole sitter for some.
I'm too tired for this crap, so I don't know. What I'm just gonna do is Mom, can I say something real quick? Because I guess I'm probably gonna end this stream because I've been sitting here for 1 hour and 32 minutes and I've yet to move. Bada bing, bada boom, and that's pretty much it. Yeet.